Hi everyone, I'm Carpi. I'm a game developer and I'm working on porting one of my games, called Speedmaster, to Steam. I kinda suck at marketing and my games never get played a lot, so I thought this time it would be fun to make a game devlog and promote Speedmaster just a little bit more. The game is already available for Android, but I wanted to explore the PC market, so I'll leave a link in the description below. I'll leave two links in the description below. One for the Android version, which you can download and play right now. And another one for the Steam version that will come out soon, and you can wishlist if you like. So what is Speedmaster? Speedmaster is a racing game, and I focus the entire gameplay around going as fast as you can. So you control a car and you need to go fast. That's the gameplay. You don't need to care about steering. The car steers by itself. The only thing you need to care about is going fast and not getting off tracks. Some people may recognize this mechanic. It's from old school slot cars. I used to have those as a kid. This is also a nostalgia game for me. In those games you had one button to accelerate and you needed to go as fast as you could without the car getting off tracks. I used the same principle for my gameplay, so you only use one button. When you press, the car accelerates. When you let go, the car brakes. It's one of those one button games, but I wanted to expand the mechanics a little bit more. I also added ramps, so now you can do jumps and flips in the air. If you played Hill Climb or Trial Fusions, you know what I'm talking about. The flips will give you a boost and you will go even faster. And the car always sticks to the track, so you can also drive on sideways tracks, and you can even drive upside down, make loops, and all kinds of crazy stuff. For example, here's an example of a crazy racetrack. To make the level design, I use different track pieces and glue them together to make the complete track. This way you can always use the skills you learned from previous levels. Also, it makes level design much easier and consistent. A U-turn will always be the same U-turn. A 45-degree turn will always be the same. The ramp will always have the same degrees of inclination. Currently, the game has 30 different levels with some cool challenges for you to learn and hone your skills. And when you think you're ready for a bigger challenge, you can also play on the championship mode. The championship mode has 11 different circuits, and every day you have a different circuit to play on. You can run the circuit of the day as many times as you want, and your best run is sent and stored in the server. Everyone else will now compete against your ghost, and in the same way you compete against the other players' ghosts. At the end of the day, when the server checks all players' rankings, depending on your rank, it will award you with championship points. You will gather those championship points during 1 week, and at the end of the week, the server sums all the points each player gathered, and the player with most points will become the championship winner for that week. Every week you have a new championship. I used the point system for F1 races. Apparently they have some weird point table. I'm not sure where the values come from. I'm not an expert in that area, but if it works for them, it works for me. That is all for the gameplay I have right now. About the rewards, you have 20 something cars to collect. Each car has 5 different color schemes. To unlock the cars, you either use 100 coins or watch an ad to get a random car, or you can buy them with diamonds. I made this game a while ago. It's a mobile game. I was pretty much obligated to do surprise mechanics in multiple currencies. I'm sorry, I'm not proud of this. Moving on. You can win coins and diamonds playing through the arcade and championship mode. I think I award them in a pretty good rate, so I was not too sheep about it. Also, there are 2 special cars. They can only be unlocked, one by winning the daily race and the other one by winning the weekly championship. So if you want those cars, you really need to be the best. You need to be first place in both the daily and weekly championships. Finally, we get to my plan for this port. Step 1 will be to improve the graphics. Since the game was originally for mobile, sacrifices had to be made for performance, and that's no longer the case. Now I can do lighting, shadows, particles, post-processing, and the game is gonna look much better than it's looking currently. Step 2 will be to add local multiplayer. I know the game will now play in bigger screens, so I can add more players. Also, I always love the couch games where you play with your friends side by side and call names at each other. Also, in case you don't know, Steam has something called Play Together that allows you to stream your game to other friends and you all together can play the game, and adding this mode out of the box simply allows you to play with your friends online. The step 3 will be a UI rework. Nothing is worse than a mobile UI in a PC game. I don't want to be one of those developers that ports their mobile game in a low effort mode. And also, currently the UI has no support for controller, so that's a thing I need to fix. My hope is that this is only moving and resizing some stuff. Step 4 will be a sound revamp. I never gave too much attention to the sound design in the game because smartphone speakers usually are weak and usually smartphone users simply mute your game. However, in the PC it's different. The players will probably use headphones or will be using a TV with some good speakers, so now I need to be careful about the sound design and I must have some good sounds in there. Step 5 will be to add more content. I'll just add some cars and tracks. They are pretty fun to make and they are pretty easy. Like I said earlier, I made it all modular. Step 6 and the final step is to profit. Hopefully. This is my Phase 0 devlog. This was just a presentation of my game and my plan for the future. I hope to see you later on the next devlog for more updates on my progress with the game.